volume.
Wait, what are the 7 words we can't say?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
We'll have to find out.
Welcome to This Week at Four Horsemen. We are monsters of our industry. This is Ronzilla.
Yes.
And I am Ryan O'Dan. So, Mr. Zilla.
That's Zilla to you, sir.
Zilla, yeah. What is This Week at Four Horsemen?
This Week at Four Horsemen is your one-stop shop to find out what's coming up this week, any of the cool stuff that's happened last week, any events in the community, specials, deals, just any kind of shenanigans we can think of.
Yeah, and when he says shenanigans, he means shenanigans.
Absolute shenanigans.
Not talking about some TGIF family restaurant. Anyways, we're going to start off this week, like we do every week, with a new comics, and we have 2 huge titles this week. Probably the 2 biggest titles that there are currently. And our first one is
Rogue One. It is an official adaptation of the film. It is not an original story. It is only a 6-issue run, so if you want to collect this whole series, come on out and grab it. It's going to be great.
And usually with these adaptations, you sometimes get some extra detail or more detail than you do from the movies. Particularly, that's how it works with the novelizations of the movies. So if you're a big Star Wars fan, or if you just particularly like Rogue One, I recommend picking this one up. Second on the plate, we have Walking Dead issue 166. Anybody who read issue 165 is going to be waiting at that gate 10 a.m. for Caleb to open, because there was a huge cliffhanger at the end. Huge. Like, I'm actually shaking right now because it's downstairs and I could go read it and find out what happens, but I have to wait.
It's pretty awesome.
I have to wait.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Speaking of awesome, we have a series on Facebook that is running. It's called the Four Horsemen Versus series.
What the Four Horsemen Versus series is we took 64 characters that were chosen by the Four Horsemen Comics and Gaming staff, and we entered them into a randomly generated tournament bracket. We've been posting the matchups weekly-ish on Facebook since last October and letting the community vote on who would win and comment to tell us why. Now, you may be asking, why should I care? Well, 2 reasons. One,
funny.
It's real funny.
Hilarious.
Whoever gives the best explanation on that week's match wins 20% off their next purchase at the Morgantown location of Four Horsemen Comics. And also, at the end of the bracket, whoever wins the whole shebang, their franchise will earn 20% off of all the merchandise in the store. So if Obi-Wan Kenobi wins it, everything we have Star Wars will be 20% off for a whole week.
And Obi-Wan does have the high ground.
And so Obi-Wan is in it.
Always has the high ground.
And he did win his round 1 match.
Did he? Who was he up against?
The Nazgul.
How did that happen?
I
like Obi. Don't get me wrong. I love Obi-Wan, but how did he beat a Nazgul?
Aragon beat them with a torch.
All right, I'll give you that.
Obi-Wan has an electric torch. Moving
really
on.
Big.
Yeah, all right, so that's not even there. Okay, so we're going to start featuring this on the show every week. The match will go up Tuesday mornings. We'll feature it on the show. It'll close Wednesday evenings. And this week, we have Director Phil Coulson versus Piccolo from the Dragon Ball franchise. And like I said, these are randomly generated matches. And, of course, not every character can be balanced against the field, which means on occasion you will get these matchups where somebody is like 98% to win in every situation. And I know I'm thinking the same thing that everyone else is. I couldn't possibly come up with a single situation where Piccolo wins this one. I got to give it to Phil Coulson, heads up.
Yeah, Piccolo is just a musical instrument. How could it possibly beat a human being?
I know you're not a big anime person, but I know you are aware what Dragon Ball Z is, and that you have just angered a very large portion of your customer base.
I love DBZ.
Yeah, we all know that Phil likes cellos anyway.
Yeah. Totally a cello man.
So definitely go on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can vote on all 3 to make your vote count twice, and tell us why. If you give us a really good reason, we might read you out on the show.
Yes.
And that'll be up till next evening, and tune in next week for the next match.
Cool. How about some events?
Events?
Events.
Yeah, we have a few of those coming up.
1 or 2.
Start with Magic.
Sure. Magic events this week. Tomorrow night, Wednesday night, we have For Horsemen Game Night. Kicks off at 6:30 p.m. It's a modern format, and entry fee is $10.
Yep, modern is our most popular format here at For Horsemen Comics and Gaming. It is blown up. So if you're not into modern, get into modern. If you are into Commander, check us out this Thursday from 5 to close. It is our best night to come in and get some casual Magic games in.
Yep. Speaking of casual, Friday Night Magic, real chill event. We have a standard format. It kicks off at 6 o'clock, $5 entry. For our modern players, we do a 6:30 event. It starts at 6:30, and it is also $5 entry.
Yep, and we do stream that every week. You can watch on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch if you can't make it into the store.
Yep. Also coming up this Saturday?
Yes,
this Saturday.
This Saturday.
It is. We're having a series of Las Vegas Grand Prix trials, and the second or third one. This isn't the last.
The next one.
Yes.
Not the last one, but the next one.
The next one will be this Saturday.
Yep.
It is also modern format and starts Saturday at noon.
Yeah, it's $10. We've got cash prizes. It's definitely not an event to miss. We had a modern Grand Prix trial for Richmond last Saturday. 21 players showed up. It was a great event. Everybody had a ton of fun. Definitely recommend coming out to this week's event as well. Moving on with Magic, we do have the Amonkhet pre-release coming out on April 22nd and 23rd.
I love that playmat.
Each week on the show, leading up to the event, we will give you a new reason to attend the pre-release at For Horsemen Comics and Gaming. Last week, we told you about the Star City Games exclusive Almond Kitty playmat that we will be handing out to winners and as random door prizes. This week, we have a special package that Ron's going to deliver.
This week, I mean, the Almond Kitty playmat is super awesome.
Super awesome.
But this week's reason to attend might be a little bit better. If you pre-order, this is called a pre-order package. For $120, you're going to get a box of Amonkhet
on release.
One free F&M leading up the April 21st F&M.
You get it for free.
To our regular F&M, which leads into our midnight F&M. You can also get one free pre-release throughout the weekend. Just pick one and just show up and play.
I'm not running a midnight F&M. Are you running in?
Somebody is.
Okay, so you get a free pre-release event at any point during that weekend, and
20% off all singles all weekend, which is kind of a huge deal.
Yep, and we have one more huge announcement in terms of magical cards.
Speaking of singles.
Yep. Speaking of singles.
Oh, me? That's me? Okay.
No, this is me. All right. You go ahead.
All right. Starting tomorrow.
Tomorrow at 10.
Which we haven't told Kale about this yet, so show up at the gate.
He's finding out right now. It's so funny.
We will start accepting, offering cash for cards. So you also have the credit or the store credit option, but if you would prefer cash, you are more than welcome to ask for that as well.
We recently opened our TCG Player store, which is forhorsemen.tcgplayerpro.com. Thanks to the revenue generated from that, which is mighty successful, and it's all great. This guy right here. We are going to be able to offer local players a cash option. So from here until whenever we decide to stop doing it, which I don't foresee happening, we will give you money for your cards. Give you money.
We give you
cards.
Everybody wins.
Everybody's happy. All right, enough magic.
All right.
HeroClix. This Wednesday, 6:45, with a $10 entry fee. Nick and Mike are hosting the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 event. Yep. And you can win Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 product, which is one of the newest releases from HeroClix. I am so excited for that movie.
We should give away tickets for that movie.
We will give away probably quite a few tickets for that movie.
Yes.
Yep.
Good deal.
Anyway,
Thursday this week is our regular X-Wing night. We get pilots from all over the galaxy to come out and play. It turns into sort of a wretched hive of scum and villainy downstairs, so come check it out.
It's an old joke, but it checks out.
It's all right.
And we have Pokemon this Friday at 6:30. That's their weekly Pokemon Friday night event. And then we also have the Pokemon League Saturday at noon. It's a great event to bring your kids to if they want to learn how to play or if they already know and they just want to hang out for a while.
Saturday, we have a special event coming up. We have a Warhammer 1850 ITC coming up. Starts at 10 a.m. If you have not seen one of these events, you have to come out and check this out.
Spectacle.
It is massive. Hundreds of models, beautifully painted. It is amazing.
The guys who do this game, they are devoted. Like, we have a lot of players for a lot of games. I'd say Warhammer players rank among the top echelon in terms of passion for their hobby.
Absolutely, they do a fantastic job. I mean, the paint schemes and the models and the sculpts they did, it blows me away every time. Every time we have one of these events, I see something else.
Can you imagine if you had, when you're giving out the free decks that Wizards sends for new Magic players, if you handed that to people and said, all right, now you got to paint all of those. There's like 60 cards, and you got to paint them all.
Paint them all.
Yeah. And if it looks bad, they'll make fun of you. So yeah, even if you don't play Warhammer, if you're going to be in the store for another event, or maybe if you're just going to be in the mall this Saturday, definitely pop your head in the shop and just check out the spectacle, because it's pretty amazing.
It's going to be awesome. All right.
Moving on, we also have a Pathfinder event this Saturday at 11:30.
We expect a full house because of Pokemon, the Warhammer event. So there's going to be limited seating. First come, first serve. So come out early. And
Definitely
spend the day with us.
Come out early and plop squat.
Yep.
Yep.
On Sunday, we have our Dice Masters event, and we have a very special guest, I believe, this week. Deadpool will be showing up. So it starts this Sunday at 2. I feel like I'm missing something. It's a $3 entry.
Alex has a sense of humor.
Yes, he usually does.
Yeah. Also, you can watch the event live via Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Definitely check it out if you're interested. Our TO Truby Turner also has loaner teams for any new players who'd like to check it out.
That's excellent. All right, moving on. We've also got coming up fast and Furious is International Tabletop Day on the 29th. Do not make a Fast and Furious joke. I see it in your eyes. Just don't do it. We're still looking for
Vin Diesel!
Sorry, I had to do it. Still looking for volunteers to run some games, or if you just want to come out and play some games, we're going to have tons. We're putting together a schedule. It'll be posted real soon. Like I say, we are looking for demo runners. We're going to have some special perks for our demo runners. Yeah, come out, check it out.
Also, some of our regular demo runners who ran demos each year at this event are unfortunately unable to make it to this event because of family reasons or otherwise. So we are looking for some new and enthusiastic people to get involved.
Yep. I know this isn't on the list, but I'm going to throw it out there anyway. That's April 29th, the International Adult Day. Mm-hmm. The following weekend, the following Saturday, is Free Comic Book Day. It is. Absolutely is.
They're back to back?
Yeah. Yeah, one weekend and free comic
days
day.
Off.
Yeah, if you've never come out for a free comic book day, do it. It's amazing. We have lines out the door, and it's great. It is so much fun.
And if you think there's a catch to free comic book day, there's not. We just give away free comics.
Lots and lots of comics.
Lots and lots of free comics, and usually other things too.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. More details on that coming up.
So we're gonna move on to our Horsemen of the Week, and I was thinking maybe we should try to rework the title, because more often than not, it's two people or a group of people, because it is this week.
So maybe a herd of the week. Horse people. Horse centaurs.
Ooh, that sounds like worse. It sounds like one of those B horror movies on Netflix that you only watch like after midnight when you're really bored.
You've been looking at my watch list on Netflix?
Yeah, you gave me all your logins.
It's a terrible idea.
Oh, yeah, I really regret it. I went back to my own account. Anyway, so this week we have two people that we want to shout out. Truby Turner and Dave Brown. They are our TOs for Dice Masters and War Machine, respectively. They both, last week, took the initiative and gave their communities their first live streams on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. And live streaming is a great way to promote your game and get new players into their store, but it requires a lot of extra work.
Yep. And they took the challenge head on and did some really good shows.
Yeah, they both did a great job. I want to congratulate both of them. Thank them for going the extra mile for their communities. Yep.
Good deal.
You rock. All right, moving on. This week's sale. We have, if you come into the store and you mention This Week at Four Horsemen at the counter, you will unlock an exclusive buy one, get one on comic book sale.
Very good. This sale does not include back issues, but don't despair. We might be having a sale on back issues real soon.
Yeah, maybe next week.
Maybe. It's capital wink. You gotta do a real...
No, I got something in my eye. Yeah, it hurts. Okay. Unfortunately, we will not be doing Telltale Tuesdays this week due to technical difficulties. And then also for the next 2 weeks because
I will be out.
Yeah, you're getting a root canal.
So far, yes.
For 2 weeks.
Yes.
For like
A
10
2-week
days.
long root canal.
Yes, that is what I'm telling myself. You're having a root canal.
Star Wars celebration.
No, he's having a root canal. Okay, so we will be back with a vengeance.
Yes.
We are kill so many zombies.
And Thor.
Yeah. No.
You said yes.
No. All right. Before we close, I just want to mention one more thing. YouTube has a little bit of a hierarchy for its users where you have to gain so many subscribers before you're able to unlock a custom URL. And if you're not into computer jargon, a custom URL just means that our page will be youtube.com/4horsemen or 4horsemen comics or whatever instead of youtube.com/A3boy49678932105678
Thanks, Bender.
which is a little harder to say when we're rattling off the closing.
Yep.
Speaking of the closing, follow us on every dark corner of the internet where we lurk. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/4horsemencomics. Follow us on Instagram at 4horsemencomics. Search for our YouTube channel and subscribe to it at 4horsemen comics and gaming. Follow us on Twitter at 4horsemencomics and watch all of our streaming content on Twitch at twitch.tv/4horsemencomics.
I don't know about you, but Ronzilla's feeling kind of hungry right now.
Peckish.
I'm peckish right
Peckish,
now.
yeah.
You feel like sushi?
Real sushi?
No.
Tokyo?
Tokyo sushi?
Tokyo on a Tuesday night.
Let's go do some city stomping.
Is Major Kusanagi off? Because I don't want to deal with Section 9 tonight.
That's a terrible idea.